statement.
Yeah, just pitching, defense, timely hitting. Really pleased with how we played tonight. Every reliever that came in put a 0 up. We had some good defensive plays. We had 3 running catches in the gap to erase the leadoff hitter in 3 different innings. Obviously, the game ended with a web gem and diving play by a guy off the bench. And then the timely hitting. Billy Amick's 4 2-out RBIs, highlighted by the 3-run home run with 2 outs, and then just, finding ways to score, taking our walks, putting the ball in play. Just a good, solid night in all phases, and just thought we played well. Happy for our guys.
All right, questions?
Coach Chris Hamby, CUTigers.com. Billy Amick, he didn't play much before his walk-off home run against Georgia State. What can you say about the season he's having since then?
Well, he's a good player. He's a good hitter. He's really taken advantage of his opportunity. He wasn't a starter to start the season, but he's an everyday hitter now and doing a really good job having quality at-bats, and a guy who can impact the baseball, and we saw it tonight. Change the game, really. We're down 1-0, gets a huge 3-run home run with 2 outs. And, that really gave us the spark we needed. Really helped this team take the victory tonight with his offensive night, and that hit, none bigger than that hit.
How close is Ammons, Barlow, and Talent to being ready back in the lineup
this weekend?
And as far as Ammons is concerned, do you see him starting again, or are you going to bring him out of the pen?
Pen.
How much does a win like this in Athens help with recruiting in Georgia, this being your first year at the head coach of the Tigers?
I don't know about that. We'll recruit in Georgia regardless of the outcome of the game. Georgia's always been a good state for not just the Georgia schools, but there's so many players in this state. There's too many good players in this state for just the schools in this state. So this is an unbelievable state for baseball. So some of the best Clemson teams historically have had really good players from Georgia. Chris Benson, go on and on. Shane Monahan, go on and on and on and on. But yeah, we'll keep recruiting this state as hard as we can.
Last weekend in Tallahassee, you guys seemed to take an aggressive approach at the plate, and you did tonight. You didn't allow Georgia's pitching to get deep into the count. Have you found a recipe for success in that, or is there something that you're seeing on tape when you're evaluating these teams? Is there something there, or is this something that the team is just taking on as their identity going forward?
I think being the aggressor is part of our identity. It's a mindset we want to have moving forward. When we've slipped up, we've felt like we've been on the defensive instead of on the offensive, and so in order for this team to be the team that we can be and play to our potential, we need to try to get the most breaks, and the way you get the most breaks is you be aggressive, take chances, take risks, and when in doubt, be aggressive. So we're going to go up there hacking. We're going to run on the bases. We're going to take our extra 90s, and we're going to go for it, for sure.
You went toe-to-toe 2 weekends ago with Wake Forest. Last week you took 2 out of 3 against Florida State. You feel like you guys are starting to turn the corner. Everybody's getting healthy. You're starting to gel just right around the mid part of the season.
Feels like that, yeah. I mean, we got to go out and prove it and earn it and play well. But it's certainly that's how this group feels. That's how the coaches feel. We felt that way for a couple of weeks now, and we've just been playing better, and that's what we wanted to see. And it's good to see because the feeling right now is a lot of confidence going around this group.
I've got one final question for you. All right? I know this weekend means a lot to you with Coach Leggett having his number retired. Spring game this weekend, so there'll be a lot of excitement and energy. Notre Dame coming to town. What is the expectation this weekend?
It's an opportunity to honor one of the best baseball coaches in the history of college baseball and solidify his place in Clemson, put his name and number on the wall that, spans almost a quarter of a century of success, dominance. To think about his 22 years at the helm of Clemson baseball, to go to 21 regionals and 6 College World Series appearances, and all the major leaguers and professional players and championships, and just the blue collar foundation of success that was so consistent when people thought of Clemson baseball, they thought of a program at the top of college baseball. So to see his name on the wall, forever ingrained, and just know that he's such a big part, such an inspiration to so many players and coaches like myself. To look out there and see that, it's special, but it's deserved, and he's earned that with the Hall of Fame career he's had. So glad to be a part of that ceremony and honor him, and excited to get his energy every day. He's still, he may be in his late 60s, but he acts like he's in his late 20s. He's bouncing around. He's as high energy as it gets. So glad he's back in the program and helping these guys out. He's been a huge boost to the coaches and the players and everyone around.
Coach, greatly appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.